Hey guys, how you going? Hopefully you're having an amazing day. I wanted to make this quick video to stress with you the importance of AI and how it's actually changing the real estate industry. I'm going to share with you 5 practical ways that you can actually use AI now, not in the future, because AI is actually here and it's here to stay. So either you're going to adapt or your competitors are going to get ahead of you. So whether you like to change now or later is completely up to you. But if you'd like to learn the 5 ways on how you can actually use AI realistically, okay, and the last step being the most important that can actually be an asset that you can use for years to come, then hopefully you want to stick around and we'll get straight into it. Firstly, we're going to have the virtual assistant chatbot. Now, this is something that's going to be displayed on a website, but can be very, very useful in order to capture information such as names, mobile numbers, and emails, which is a lead, okay? So this is actually going to get you leads, okay? This isn't something that is, not practical. This is actually something that can help, okay? So here it is. This is the CRM software. This is mine that I personally use myself, but you can use any chatbot software. This is just the one I'm using. So I'll leave all the links in the description and you can choose your one from there. So what we have here is the conversation AI bot. So this is something that's actually going to help with messaging, but it's also going to help with answering questions. So if we actually go here, we can firstly select what type of chats we want. Do we want Facebook, SMS, a chat widget, okay? Do we want an autopilot so it can actually suggest us options? But the really good stuff is actually coming in here, okay? So what we have is a bunch of questions that I've actually preset for the actual AI to know. So a lot of people have this misconception. It's that, is AI actually going to answer my question properly? I don't think they can actually do a good job of it. Well, you can actually make sure that it has the answer that you would say yourself if someone asked you. So it's not something that is inaccurate, because obviously we don't want that in our business. We want to be professional, accurate, and give the people the information they want. So if we look here, all it's going to do is we're going to give it a question and then the answer that they should respond with, okay? So what we'll do here is we go in the bot trial. So we've done one here before. We'll just do it again. We'll say, how much would an average house cost? Okay, this is the response it gives us. So the cost of an average house can vary depending on multiple factors such as location, size, design, and materials used. For personalized costs, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to give you project detail. The best thing about this is it's giving you an answer, so you're quick to that lead, okay? The next thing it's doing is it's actually giving your phone number, or you're collecting their phone number, and that way you can actually personally call them and then answer them themselves and then get to know them, qualify that lead, and it makes life so much easier because they've already answered a question. They're on the hook. All we've got to do is ring them up or text them, however you like, and they're talking to this AI bot. So I'm actually going to show you how you can actually implement this into a website and what it's going to look like. Okay, so here we actually are in a website right here, okay? What we're going to do is we're actually going to click on this little chatbot icon. This is what it'll look like. And if you see here, it'll say, do you have a question? So what you have to do is you've got to put in your name, your details, your email, and then a message and say, hey, what does your usual cost? Okay, so for instance, in this version, this is what's going to happen. So thank you, one of our representatives will contact you shortly. Okay, so that's that chatbot, but what it's doing is now it's actually collected those details. However, yes, there's some that can answer questions, but this really is to get the lead, okay? And then we're going to call that lead up personally, but at least you've got a notification that someone's looked on your website and actually interested, okay? So the second way is actually creating email campaigns using AI. So no more the days of personally creating your email campaigns and warming up a list, now you don't even have to think of the ideas to create that email campaign. So I want to actually go back to my CRM software, and I want to go to this section tab that says marketing. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to emails and go campaigns. All right. So what we're going to do is click new. All right. And then create a new template. So here we can actually build this from scratch, and there's many other websites that you can use this with. But if you like, you can do email marketing templates. And here there's a dozen different ones here that you can simply drag and drop. If we go down here, what you can do is actually select real estate here. All right, and it's going to give you a bunch of different real estate ones that actually suit, what your company would look like. So for instance, we might go here. All right. Okay. And then we can actually choose this. Choose that to look like what we want. Okay. So obviously you're going to have multiple templates here. You can obviously drag and drop them. You've got a bunch here that you can use for real estate. Okay. You've got plenty of them there. You can look at them. Okay. Choose which one you like. All right. Whatever suits your needs. Okay. So once we actually find a template that we like, we can actually start writing. So you might be wondering, well, there's no way that I can actually write this all myself. I have to create all these, 5 to 10 different emails. Well, don't worry, because that's actually being taken care of with the AI. So what you can do is you can use the content AI writer, go like this, select promotional, content, real estate, okay, promotional, free appraisal from me, Dante, as a real estate agent, no charges, and free evaluation. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to put professional. All right, and then we're going to select writing tone, do that professional for keywords. You can make different variations. So if you want to make 5 different versions, so you can see, different types. And then you can also choose the medium, large, or how many words you want. So if you only want it really small, you can do, let's just say 50 words length. And then we're going to generate them. All right, perfect. So now we've got 3 of them, and they have it here. They're similar. Let's say I like this one. Dear, contact first name. I wanted to personally reach out and offer you professional free appraisal for your property as a real estate agent. And literally that's it. I've got some writing here, so it's not going to fit in well, but that's what that made. All right. And then all you're going to do is you're just going to repeat this 10 more times. And you're going to put in something different each time. Okay. I'm sure you've got enough experience to talk about enough stuff. So it's going to be maybe free appraisal, maybe it's a competition for something, maybe it's a gift voucher, whatever your promotion is, that's what we're going to do. Next, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into the email automations tab. If you actually see on the left of my CRM, once again, this will be linked in the description if you'd like it. And what we're going to do is you can create this in MailChimp, you can create this anywhere, but what you want to do is I've actually got an automation set up already for realtors. Now, this is my 10 different emails that I've made, which is using AI. And then what it's going to do is it's actually going to send them an email. Okay, so introduction email, done. Right, then it'll tell me once that's sent. All right, then it will tell us to manually call them. Okay, if we'd like. All right, then there's the follow up too. All right, and then there's a second one there. Okay, and so on and so forth. And this is just going to repeat, and it's going to warm them up for such a long time. Like this is going to be over a month's worth of, going back and forth. And this is marketing right here, and this is all used AI. This is not did not take me that long. All it used was AI. Yes, it might be difficult at the start, to get the hang of it, but once you do, you'll be fine. Okay, our third way that we can use AI as a realtor is actually creating content ideas, but more importantly, actual marketing. So the best one I'd actually recommend is actually this right here. Okay, so it's actually AI generated content and it's called Ad Creative AI. Okay, super amazing. You might have seen this before, but you really got to use this. If you see here on the bottom, they have 100 free credits, so you can actually make these for free. Okay, I'm not affiliated with them, they're not paying me. All I'm saying is that it's actually insane in the power of AI, and all the effort's done out of like the creative thinking. So what we do is I'm going to enter a title as you would. We can enter a punchline. Okay, um, you know, grab a two bed home, only 750,000. Call to action. We're just going to go learn more. But the best thing about this is, if we think, okay, I did my best. I reckon it could be better. Well, it certainly can be better. You're going to click this little icon brain right here, and what you're going to do is you're actually going to see suggested variation. All right. Now, instead of elevate your dreams with the Career Homes, you're going to say turn your dreams into reality with the Career Homes. Okay. Unlock the potential. Right. And then what we're going to do is just the same here. So this one actually is a little too long. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put this. So reach new heights with the Career Homes. Perfect. All right. Now, to make this sound a bit better, we're actually just going to press the brain icon again and do change segment. So let's say we want to make this more enthusiastic. Okay. Let's do that. Get your dream home. Get your dream 2-bed home. Right. Let's say I don't like that. Retry again. Get your dream 2-bed home. All right. This guy changes. Maybe you want to change the segment. Maybe make it more friendly. Find your cozy 2-bed home. Perfect. Next step. All right. I'm going to upload an image. I'm going to upload from my library. Okay. I'm going to select a property here. All right. Select that property right there. Continue. All right. Name it. This will create 150 different images. That's a lot. So this has helped you. This is going to help you stand out from the crowd and actually get the headache of thinking of creative ideas, not letting copy, handicap you because you're not a great marketer. This is done for you. You don't have to do it anymore. And if you see here, look at the insane amount of look at this. All right, this is an amazing ad creative. Okay. So once we like, the one we do, we're just going to click this little icon here and click download. Now, if you see there's actually a rating here that is, more of a likely chance that this will actually perform better. Okay. And then simply once we've done that, say we like this one, we're just going to click download and that's it. And now you've got over 100 different types of ad creatives and you don't have to think of them and you can test all of these. It's insane. Next is actually going to be the fourth way to use AI as a real estate agent right now, and this is to reply back to any SMS, Instagram, Facebook, or Google business messages. Now, this is going to reply back in real time. So when someone usually sends you a frequently asked question, what it's going to do is the AI chatbot is actually going to help you text them. So I'm actually going to text on my phone at the moment, and you'll see on the screen how this actually works in answering questions through my phone number, okay? So you'll see it very soon. Yep, okay. So it's giving us a reply right now, and you can actually see, if you say, hey, how much does a house usually cost? All right, and we're just gonna send that. And it says, thank you for your interest. The cost of our house varies depending on multiple factors. Kindly contact us at blank or our email to discuss your specific requirements. We'll be happy to provide you with more information that you'll need. Okay, that is literally gives you all the details, all AI. I didn't touch anything, and you can actually see in the recording. Okay, so this is actually like insane, and this is how you can actually use it today. All right. All right. And the last way is actually creating a lead magnet. Now, I actually touched on this in my first video, but I really want to stress to you that lead magnets can be so valuable. And like I said at the start, an asset that can be for years to come. All right. So you can use this to, create rapport with all of your potential leads, cold callers, any clients that you have at the moment, because when you're giving them something, they feel like they have to give you something. Reciprocity. It's I'm sure you know all about that, and I don't have to give you a sales lesson because that's not what my main channel is about. But what I can say is this is definitely like amazing to help you really get out there and create that rapport. So what we're actually going to do is I'm actually going to go to ChatGPT. Write me a PDF with 5 different ideas that I can use as a checklist or lead magnet for first home buyers. All right, so here it is: homeownership education, okay, financial neighborhood exploration, support team. Now, sometimes ChatGPT, whatever you put in, is what you get out. So if we say here, write me a PDF with 5 ideas, okay, make me a checklist for first home buyers to give as a PDF for my social media to share. All right, and then it actually create a checklist right here. All right, so perfect. It actually created a real checklist, which is actually so insane. And it says here, financial readiness, are you pre-approved? Do you have a down payment? Okay. Explore, potential safety, amenities. Is there growth in the current neighborhood? Ownership, education, okay, property inspection, legal considerations, future planning. Like this is insane. And obviously you can put your own style and own twist on it. Of course you can. Now, what I recommend next is actually going into Canva, okay? Going into Canva and actually making a document like this, okay? So I've actually created this one using Canva. It's very simple. It will not take that long. This will take max, not even an hour. But think of that hour down the line, how much is that's going to pay back? Because obviously as a real estate agent, your time is your most valuable asset, okay? There's no doubt about that. So I have the 5 steps to consider when making your dream home, okay? So what I do usually like, to do is I put the logo at the bottom and I'll actually put a copy right here so no one can steal this idea, and it makes it more exclusive and it makes it more legit and not feel like something that you just put together, because you know what? You don't want to be taking an hour to do this. You want to be taking potentially 2-5 hours to do this and actually put something that people are actually going to find useful, okay? So this is why it's so powerful, because now AI can make that, okay? And it doesn't have to take 5 hours, but if you want to put your own spin on it, you can. So you can create this as a lead magnet, use Canva, and obviously what this is doing is this is solving a narrow problem. So the narrow problem is, okay, actually getting first home buyers in and make sure they find the right property. Once they find the right property, then they actually have your solution as a real estate agent, okay? and help them actually purchase the property and get the right price, or find the right location. Okay, so hopefully that was beneficial to you. Hopefully you learned something. Through these videos, I want to make sure that you've actually improved your workload and your life. So this isn't just ChatGPT. Yes, there was, but I want this to be systems and automations. This is completely different to most things I've actually seen online for real estate agents. So hopefully this is an actual practical way that you can use AI right now, because I don't want this to be something that you have to do for a long time to get it going. Yes, certain things like that, but these systems can be implemented like that, and you can start warming up audiences, and you can start prospecting, getting more clients, getting more listings, and having a better career, okay, and less stress, because at the end of the day, obviously as a real estate agent, you want to get the most out of your day. So hopefully this was informative. I will have all the links in the descriptions. Make sure you check them out. That's all I ask from you, okay? If you want to get more into this, look in the description below, and I'll have all the links ready for you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.